Dear learner, I am Professor M.D. Agrawal. This is a third week and we are starting today first session. The theme of this week is implementation strategy and business value chain of Industry 4.0. And the topics such as significance of business value chain for Industry 4.0 solutions, integrated business value, business processes and their relationship with business value. Then we will learn in the next lecture Industry 4.0 framework. And afterwards in the third lecture you will have very interesting topic on digitalization and digital transformation strategy for Industry 4.0. Multiple design aspects. Once we learn so much, we like to then study the global best practices. And one of the best examples, some of the best examples which World Economic Forum has curated is under the platform of global lighthouses companies. So we will try to see how these companies are making use of digital technologies for turn around their companies and various other advantages. Then we will try to, whatever we have learned, we will see how some of the global companies are implementing these technologies in form of a case studies, live case studies. So this is the agenda of third week. And as you recollect, in the first and second week we have enough learn the foundation technologies of Industry 4.0 and their applications. Like technologies like artificial intelligence, then machine learning, then computer vision, augmented reality, virtual reality, IoT, then cloud computing, all such type of technologies we have, and we will be learning some more technologies subsequently in other sessions. So I thought it is better to discuss now how these technologies can be used, how, and is there any framework available, what should be our starting point to use this technology, how the industry is using those. So I thought let us have a break on the learning of the technologies and now let us see their implementation and their advantage, how the industry is using these technologies for business growth and business advantage. So that is what all about in this week which we will be learning. Now as you are seeing this picture, let us try to define what is business value. This word may be a little new for you, that what is the business value. The business value, we keep applying technologies, we keep developing solutions, we keep developing software, but how this software or how this solution is going to help the business, in what way it will create value for the business, what way it will generate the profits for the business, how it will improve the efficiency of the business, how it will improve how it will bring down the cost of operation or cost of servicing. So we can categorize these values in three parts. Value from operations like manufacturing operation or logistic management or supply chain management, which we will be learning, and then value from customers for whom we are working. So how the customers we are able to get more and more customers, and then customer also feel better experience. That is value from customers. Then value from ecosystem. One of the very important area for value creation is the ecosystem, the partnerships, how we create a ecosystem of the partners. So that is a win-win situation. So partners help us to create an ecosystem. Partners help us to reach to more and more number of customers. The areas in which we don't have expertise, partners can be engaged in helping in those areas. Like there is a company which is manufacturing, but they are not manufacturing spare parts. So we can have the partnership with the partners or companies who are manufacturing spare parts. So this is a whole lot of again a value creation mechanism. That one is that the value from the operation, that is the core operation of the company, value from the customers, and value from the ecosystem. If we further study this, we can add one more area. It's called value from data insights. which is thanks to digital technologies. And today, unless a company make a value out of the data which they are having, and the company is not on the right path, I will say. That so there is another avenue of getting value from the avenue for the companies, that is the value from data. How we use the company data, customer data, operation data to create more and different kind of new products. How we improve the services looking into the data insights. So this is another area which require our great attention. And here technology help us. Technology help us. For example, in a manufacturing plant, if there is quite a number of failures, we have good data available which can give us the insight about these failures, then I think remedial actions are also possible in time. So, like our sale is going down, and if we have a data about the customer behavior and how the other products are serving the better need of the customers, then we can take the corrective action that we can improve our products and services. So there are multiple way the data insights can be very useful for our value creation. Other aspects, value from the smart operations, value from connected. Here I am using the word in this slide, connected customers, because customers should be always connected with the organization. So is any difficulty, they should be able to reach the organization, should not wait for that. So we should have connectivity through digital medias with the networks, whatever. So this is what I thought we'll start with the value creation. These are the 3 or 4 pillars of the value creation. Here I have given these definitions, whatever I will explain you. So I always try to put a slide in between so that you can refer back what has been explained. So you can go through this slide. It has little more details in terms of some examples I have added over here. Like value from smart operation or operation is lowering manufacturing cost, increased throughput, faster production cycle, higher product quality, all contributing to improve profitability and competitiveness. So that is one of the important aspects. If we are applying technology, if we are using technology, we are making investment in technology, we have to think that how it is bringing down the manufacturing cost, how it is increasing the throughput of the company, throughput of the your manufacturing, how our production cycle is improving. So that is what we have to look for. We have to select the technology in such a way that we are able to achieve one or all of these kind of business values. Similarly, if value from connected customer means increase revenue through new digital products and services. So if we are on the right path, then we should try to develop some new digital products, digital services, with the help of digital technologies, which we are learning, and then we should be able to retain the customers, it should be have a repeat, orders from the same customers, like that, So that is also one of the value which we will be getting from the customers, Like that, in all other 2 areas also, like value from digital ecosystem, revenue growth. With the help of creating an ecosystem of partners, we should be able to focus on revenue growth. We should be able to get more and more revenue. And similarly, as I explained that value from data insight is also very is quite doable, quite achievable. But for that we have to have we will be learning value from data and data insights in the 5th week when we will be discussing about the data strategy. Now, let me explain this, what we discuss, the business value with the help of example. You may remember this picture, which we were using in the last week also. This is a very good picture where, in one of the manufacturing plant, quite a few digital technologies are being used for improving the quality, safety, and productivity of the workers. So, quite a few technologies like, machine learning, augmented reality, standard operating procedures, then smart bins, then we have a dashboard, real-time dashboard, digital twin technology which I have not covered so far, 3D printing that we have already learned, wearable glasses, wearable bands. This sort of technologies are being used. Now, the purpose of this slide is that how these technologies are adding, use of these technologies are adding the business value. So one side it is improving the quality, other side improving the safety, third side improving the productivity boost, and the fourth side is doing the operational, operation convenience, operation expediting. So this is the value these technologies are, adding, in this scenario. Next example which I am showing is here, the automated warehouse. Automated warehouse, this kind of examples you will find in Amazon kind of companies. Their warehouses are completely automated. A lot of robots are working in their warehouses. You will find very few numbers of workers working in the warehouses. Most of the operation is automated. If you see the warehouse, what is warehouse? In warehouse, first of all, we store the all material, all goods, which are on the sale counters, or which are on Amazon site. So Amazon try to keep a stock, all these, most the items, which has much frequent sale. More cycle of the sale of those items is very large. Those items, Amazon try to keep in their warehouses. But other items, where sale is not so high, those are being shipped from the vendor side only. So considering that fact, and we see that these kind of items, sometimes you get the next day item. How it is possible? Because these are being stored in the warehouses of the Amazon. So, but this operation is highly automated with the help of robotics arms, with softwares. So if you see the entire operation, the kind of value it is adding to the business, I have tried to capture this value in this 6 or 7 items, like 100% precision in the picking and selection and dispatch. Robotic and AI autonomous guided vehicles, AGV we call them, drastically reduce errors. Speed and productivity gain, we all know about. Cost reduction, because manual intervention has been minimized. One-time investment in the machine will be sufficed, and it will serving that 90% need of picking the goods from the warehouse and then keeping that goods in the right vehicle and then dispatch. Everything is automated. So it brings down the cost, improve safety and ergonomics, scalability and flexibility. This kind of, with the help of machines, you need not, like, there are two situations. One is that when the work increases, you have to increase the manpower, which is sometimes difficult to increase. But if the work increases, you can use the same machine for more and more work. The machine will not stop working 24/7. Real-time inventory visibility, this is another advantage that with the help of this kind of automation, all the time the inventory is visible. If there is any shortage of inventory, or suppose the system feel that this inventory is insufficient, so they will not try to place the order automatically. So this kind of value additions you will find in this operation. I hope you have understood what I mean to the value. Business value is one of the important aspect of any Industry 4.0 implementation. If our implementation, if our use of Industry 4.0 is beneficial for the business, it will create a business value. So I consider this as a starting point of developing solutions of Industry 4.0. In this slide, I am explaining that business value, and there is another very important aspect which we will be dwelling in at length later, operation excellence. Operation excellence is a disciplined approach to achieve continuous improvement in safety, quality, delivery, and the capability of the staff. It's called morale. I have written over here morale, safety, quality, delivery, and cost. So we also work side by side, improving the operation excellence with the help of technology. So I thought, I will bring this point over here. When our business value increases, operation excellence automatically get increased. That is one of the aspects of increasing the business value. Here in this slide, I have shown some 3 examples. One is that all these examples has been discussed in the last week lecture, where we have used the computer vision for spare parts inspection. So what kind of process it is using, what value it is creating, that is being shown over here. Value in terms of the numbers is being shown. These are hypothetical numbers. These are not exact numbers, but just to give you idea, I thought let us put some numbers over here. Similarly, we have also seen that how drones are being used at the very height, when we want to find the defect on the towers, where manual reaching is a little difficult or time consuming and risky also. So drones are attached with computer vision cameras, and they do the inspection. So what kind of process is involved here? Inspection of stacks, towers, and then what kind of value is being added is being shown over here. So these are some of the examples we can learn about the value. So business value, sometimes we can call it manufacturing value, is a very important area of understanding how technology is helping to generate the business value. That is very important for our knowledge of Industry 4.0 implementation. Now I am switching over in continuation of this concept, the manufacturing processes. Manufacturing processes. So what is manufacturing? Very simple definition I try to give over here: the process of converting raw material into products. What is manufacturing? Process of converting raw material into products. So suppose there is a pharma company and they want to manufacture some medicines. So for manufacturing of the medicines, they will use some other chemicals, some other raw materials, and the whole process, the manufacturing process, which will be used. The purpose of that is the converting all those chemicals, mixing whatever is involved, and into a final medicine. What is business process? A series of logical link activities performed to achieve a specific operation outcome. So now our topic of discussion is the business processes. What is the business processes? Because technology, one side is adding business value, that is being achieved by enabling, by computerizing, by automating business processes with the help of digital technologies like AI or IoT and some other technologies. So some knowledge about business processes is also important when we want to develop a solution, Industry 4.0 solution for any business industry problem. So if you see this picture again, if you like to work out the key business processes of this scenario, where one factory is working for improvement of the quality and safety and productivity, you will look some of the business processes or key business processes look like this. Quality control is one business process. Operation assistance safety is another business process. Production and assembly, in case of this factory, is a third business process. Logistic and material handling is the fourth industrial business process. Process monitoring and performance is the fifth, and training and knowledge management is a sixth. There may be more business processes. If we like to connect these business processes with the technologies, which will be enabling, which will be making this business process smarter. Some of these technologies I have listed over here. Some of the technologies which are commonly used by the companies for improving of the quality control, like machine vision, predictive analytics, operation assistance safety, AR glasses, wearable wristbands. These kind of technologies are being used, companies to improve the safety in the plant, production, safety of the people in the plant, and production, assembly and automation, smart robots, digital twins, which we will be studying in subsequent session, automation platform, which we will be studying in the subsequent session. These kind of technologies are being used for production and assembly automation. So you will see that one side there are processes, and for automating these processes or enabling or making them little faster, making them smarter, there is a very great role of technology. So if we want to develop any business solution or Industry 4.0 solution, we should also know the processes, and then we should identify the technologies, suitable technologies to improve these processes. I have brought this process diagram from my own experience when I was serving the oil and gas downstream industry and giving consultancy to Tata Consultancy Services, where we are supposed to make, before we suggest a solution, like we want to make the some solutions for operation part of the company, operation manufacturing part. Manufacturing involves sourcing, planning, scheduling, production, test, and supply chain and logistics. Supply chain logistics. These are the key processes of the operation, and below that you will find quite a few sub processes. So there is a very good scope of applying of technology in all these processes. This is what I wanted to show you with the help of this picture. Here you will see a hierarchy of the processes, I'm not going in detail of these processes because the subject is highly technical and domain specific. But you should understand that when you will be developing any solution, probably you have to work like this. This is a similar diagram for asset life cycle. Asset life cycle is nothing but the equipments. Every company is having a lot of machinery, equipments, and then management is having a role to manage those equipments. Proactively we should be able to find the fault with the help of inspection or whatever. So life cycle management involve certain kind of standard processes, which are such as management of change, inspection, maintenance, and contract management. So I thought I will just bring this busy picture to give you a feel that when we work for the Industry 4.0 solutions, then we have a great scope of automating of some of the key processes or all the key processes. This what bring to the end of my explanation on the business process side. Now connected or related area is something very important after discussing business value and processes, manufacturing value chain or business value chain. So if you see typically a manufacturing value chain look like this. One side is there is supply, inbound logistics, manufacturing, production, and outbound logistics. In a manufacturing plant, or a manufacturing company, one side, there is inbound. Inbound means that you have to manage your receiving the goods. You have to manage receiving of your supplies. You have to procure raw material. It fall under the inbound logistic of supply chain. While on the value chain side, whatever you are bringing in the company, it should add value. It should be useful for your manufacturing process, which is the next process. So adding value by minimizing the supplier lead time or by vendor managed inventory. It means one side you are managing the supply side, other side whatever supply you are getting, it should also add value to your company. It should be suiting to the manufacturing requirement of the company, like that. Then the next value chain is the manufacturing and production operation. So similarly, here also you will find quite a few processes involved for the manufacturing side, and whichever process we are doing, it should add value to our company value chain. And then outbound logistic, these are the logistic processes, where we have to have what kind of transport we are using, what kind of product quality, like managing the distribution and delivering the final products. Whether we are distributing through the rail, whether you are distributing by air, we have distributing with our distributed department stores, like that. All those strategies fall under the outbound logistics. So this is a 10,000 feet kind of concept of value chain. But if we go down this picture, this value chain model developed by one of the global consultant, Michael Porter, in 1985. This was released in form of a book, Competitive Advantage, by him. And this gave a little better picture about the value chain. What kind of value chain companies are looking for. So you can see through this picture, all this primary activity which we have discussed. Apart from that, company also look for the infrastructure side, human resource management, HR side, technology development, R&D side, and procurement also. So these are called under support activities, but these are also very important to value chain for any company. And then we have very important value chain on which every other process depend is called service. Like your HR services, the services also, how you are servicing your customers, it is also very important value chain. So this, Porter value chain model, we call it, is a very important aspect to understand the concept and the elements of the manufacturing value chain. If we further study this, how it is related to the Industry 4.0, that time when this was developed, 1985, there was no concept of Industry 4.0. Now, this when industry has examined this, this Porter value chain model is still applicable. Quite a great extent, I will say, is applicable to Industry 4.0 as such. A value chain of Industry 4.0 is the complete sequence of activities through which an enterprise creates value from planning, sourcing to manufacturing, logistics, services. It integrates all processes that determine cost efficiency, quality, customer experience, and competitive advantage. This is what we have studied in this Porter's value chain model. So now how we apply that, how this we apply that, let us see with the help of a few examples. In this slide, I am showing that for each of the primary activities which are shown in that portal, Michel Porter value chain model is mapped on Industry 4.0 technologies. Industry 4.0 technology. These are some indicative technologies. It's not it may differ case to case. It may differ industry to industry examples. So, but somehow to understand that that how digital IoT sensors will help in inbound logistics. How supply chain control towers or supply chain solutions will help in inbound logistics. Similarly, how computer vision and additive manufacturing will help in operation. So we have to maintain a relationship between the activities and the technologies. And what is the business impact? What is the digital impact on the matrices of these technologies? That is also should be known to us. Because without knowing the advantage of these technologies and just applying them, it will not be a good method or a good style of using technologies. In this slide, I am showing that some of the examples of value chain and which kind of technologies, some of the technologies are being used. Like in case of asset management, the value chain is a asset registry, condition monitoring, predictive analytics, maintenance, execution, lifecycle optimization, and governance. And these kind of technologies are being used in case of asset management value chain. And then this is the impact, by using these technologies over these processes can be realized. Like that, there are three examples I have given in this slide. This is a procurement value chain, demand planning, supply discovery, sourcing, contract management, inbound logistics. And these are technologies which probably will be used in this kind of value chain. And then this will be the impact, expected impact. These are all indicative numbers can be realized that with the help of these technologies. And similarly, in the case of warehouse value chain also, it is being shown over here. This is a nice diagram to show that how the value chain is being arrived by interconnection, where you are seeing that end to end from planning to the customer experience and personalized product which we are going to, like suppose a customer wants to have a personalized product, then this value chain will help right from planning to interconnected. The requirement of customer will be fed into analytic systems, and it will generate that what kind of manufacturing technique should be used, and accordingly the manufacturing plant will develop the design and will produce this kind of products. This is possible only when we have, otherwise it will take a lot of time when there is a end-to-end integration. So this is another very good I will say the outcome of technologies where with the help of integration we can realize much higher value of the technology used. This is a example where I am showing that how in asset management value chain, what is involved in case of asset management, what kind of value chain is this? We all know about what is asset management. It's a systematic process of planning, operating, maintaining, optimizing physical assets such as machinery, vehicle, pipeline, utilities to maximize reliability, safety, and return on investment. So this is the value which we want to get: maximize reliability, maximize safety, and return on investment. And for that, what kind of technologies are, these are the activities in case of asset management. Which are the activities? Create digital inventory, real-time sensing of performance, forecast asset degradation. All these are activities. And these activities are being, or these are the key processes being enabled with the help of these kind of technologies, and these kind of business value benefits are achievable or can be expected. So I thought it is better to explain whatever the concept we have shared over here with the help of few examples. Similarly, this example is for procurement value chain. On a similar way, you can understand this. This one side, you will get here what all is involved in the procurement: demand forecasting, supply discovery, sourcing and quotation, contract and order management, inbound logistics. These stages are being depending on these kind of activities, And these activities are being, enabled with the help of these technologies, and this kind of, business value, we should be able to get that. Some of the examples, companies who are using, this kind of, value chain for procurement is given over here. These are all indicative examples to explain the concept. There are two more, slides, which you can study yourself. I leave to you that how the companies like Tata Steel, Asian Paint, Hindustan Unilever are using that. Lot of details available on their websites. So the point which I want to draw in this session was that one of the key role of Industry 4.0 technology is to create the business value. For business value creation, we have to look into the processes and we have to look into the business value chain, which we have discussed a few seconds back. So this is what I thought cover in this session, and hope you have understood. If you have any question, you can share your questions on the chat. Thank you very much.